the live as you come on. Hi Monique, I see you. Comment hi if you're watching. So I can see you guys. Big up on yourself. Um, share the live, share the live, share the live. We need over here. We need as much persons as we can get. Get some water. We need as much persons as we can get. Hi YouTube family. Jump on guys and just share the live and comment hello so I know that you're watching. Sandra, good night. Big up on yourself. Like I said, as it just share as you come on so that we can just do a quick live. Hi on YouTube. All right, so before I talk about Saint Mary, I just want to say to somebody that there are times, this thought came in my head today and I wanted to say that there are times. Hi Arthur, hi Keisha, big up on yourself. Yes guys, I was gonna jump on. There are times when life gets low and lonely. During those times, those are the times when you hug yourself the tightest. Those are the times when you give yourself extra love. Those are the times when you sow into yourself, right? Those are the times when you give yourself that little extra embrace that you may need. That came into my mind today and I wanted to share it. At your lowest and loneliest point in life, hug yourself a little tighter. Love yourself a little more, right? And don't be so hard on yourself. Life itself is hard enough, right? Marie, big up yourself. Hi guys, I'm seeing you on the live. Thank you for joining me. So I got a call. Hi, So Real K on YouTube. Hi. So I got a call. Before I even go on to that, I'll be going to see Rajar's family tomorrow to drop off the prom. Donna, thank you for donating that. The money for that. You donated 30,000. The prom was 29,150, and I sent the receipt today. I got 2 donations towards their chicken and feed, which isn't enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the 100 chicken and 2 bags of feed to start off with, and then try and raise the donations for the rest of the feed, right? Because we never wanted to leave it on her, right? I'll be buying an additional 50 chicken and feed to donate to somebody else. That I've never met the person, but I've spoken to them and I've been moved to go ahead with that, right? So I'll be working with my spirit on that. Next thing that I wanted to talk to you about is Birdie. I'm trying to get somebody to take care of her, and see if we can come together as a family to give the person 6,000 a week, for 1 day to clean up the house, 2 days to bathe her and cook for her. I think that will be a big help. So those are the things right now. Let's talk about Saint Maria, right, in Port Maria in Saint Mary. I got a call from Mom J and she said to me, she advised me about the flood because somebody on her platform would have texted her about it, right? And which I wasn't aware of it. Hi Baba J, big up yourself. I wasn't aware of it, right? I'm sorry if I'm out of touch, but that's just the truth. And she expressed to me that she'd like to go down there, and straight away I said yes, because I thought it was a great idea, because I have clothes and shoes that was donated and I can always take those down there, right? Outside of clothes and shoes, persons will be needing food. If you've ever bear hunger before, like, I don't mean hunger as if you feel for something and you don't know what you want to eat, but I mean if you've ever had beer real hunger before, where you have to boil little water without sugar and maybe a piece of bush in it, then you know what I'm talking about, right? So we'd like to pack some bags to take down to St. Mary. I know that this is short notice as the drive is Sunday. Saturday I will be extremely busy. I have a surprise for you guys on Saturday, as I will be meeting someone who would like to partner with us, and I'm obviously going to go live to introduce you to that person, which we know him already, Me no know him already, but I'm gonna go live so that he can say hello to the Comic Reason family. Big things going in, right? So I know it is extremely, extremely short notice, but guys, I need your help. So if you can spare a $50, a $25, $100, I have up until Saturday early morning, the latest, to get in these, right? Cause I'll be mostly focusing on tin food, right? Cause sometimes people can. Someone gave me a bag of oats, which I'm gonna have to bag out tomorrow. Um, but you know, a lot of time people can find a $60 or $70 to buy a pound of rice. But when it come on to the meat kind of it, it's very expensive. Chicken back are almost $200 a pound. So no know me at all. Who live in Jamaica know me at all. Chicken back is almost $200 a pound. Remember when chicken back are $80, $70. Almost 200 a pound chicken back gone to, so you know say it's rough out here. And then if you would have been affected by a flood, you know say it's a little bit harder, right? So the cash app is pinned, the Zelle is pinned. I'm asking anybody can come aboard, whether $25, $50, $100, whatever it is. We will appreciate it, please. We will appreciate it, so I can go shopping, buy a case of mackerel, buy a case of sardine, buy a bag of rice, sort out some oil, sort out some ramen, you know, sort out some ramen. What other thing we did someone want to buy? So oats, rice, sardine, mackerel, ramen. There was something else. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head right now. But there are some tin food and stuff that I would really like to buy to take down to St. Mary. Now, St. Mary is out of my area, as you all know. I've had persons reach out to me in the past from St. Mary, and I would have advised them that due to work and so on, I'm unable to travel to St. Mary, because St. Mary is far from me in Linstead personally, because I have to take toll and it's far from me. So like I said, the cash app and the Zelle is pinned, so anybody want to reach out for that, I will be extremely grateful. Now, I don't normally, I know Marie, I know Lasco, man. I can't remember what it is off at the top of my head, but there's something else that I'd like to buy. So I had a cousin of mine reach out and said I'm willing to give me little stuff as well. So whatever we can get, cause it's blessings have to flow, will be there. Mama J will be there, and myself, right? So all of us are going to come together, and we just want to be December drive where them get all a chicken and canned beef and tuna and all of these things. I know it won't be like that, but whatever we can bring down, I'm sure it will be appreciated. And we don't want to go down there and we want to be able to provide persons with a meal where them can go home to them family and cook up a pot, right? Because you know, say food brings joy to my soul personally. I can't speak for anybody else, but food make me feel good. Maybe that's why I get so fat. Cause boy, me I get big, yeah, me I feel hide the belly. So so we can give persons a dinner, a night's dinner. You understand? So I would really love to buy some tin items to take and more. I would like to buy some bread. I spoke to the shorty bread. I'd like to buy some of those as well. So if anybody can even contribute $5,000 toward that, I think $5,000 maybe can buy me 25 to 30 bread. I think $5,000 can maybe buy me 25 to 30 bread. So if anybody can even donate $5,000, I would be so appreciative of that. I was blessed enough to say I had a mother that always went out and did her best. I had a mother who fought for us every mickle make a muckle. And I remember there were times when we had to ration, when my brother would say, Sasha, it's 5 crackers. You understand? So if we can provide some dinners for persons to go home to their family and cook a proper meal, give them child, we'd be grateful for that, right? We just want it to be an outreach program. We want it to be a program of blessing. We're not just bringing food. We want to bring love to these people. No, we don't just want to provide them with a meal. We want to show them that there is love behind it, and that great things can happen when we all come together. That's the message that I would want to walk. That's my mission. That's what I would want to walk with. I would want to walk with just not just food, but with love, right? And a blessing that shows that great things can happen when we all come together. You don't necessarily have to know someone to give a helping hand, right? I where I work, you have mental persons on the roadside. And today I was looking for my little friend in mentally ill. Me, I look for him today for give him lunch, and I couldn't find him. And I said, all right, I'm not going to leave the food. I'm going to take the lunch with me. I'm going to take it with me. And I saw a man on the roadside in cross from Upper Camp. I see him cross the road. And I always see him. And I pulled over and I said to him, is it okay if I give you my lunch? If it okay if I give you a lunch? And I said to him, I haven't ate out any. I don't play up in it or nothing like that. But just to take one piece of the chicken. Me no do nothing to you. Me no play up in it or nothing, right? Me no eat out and I eat. Me no eat out none and I give you some. Me I give you the food. The man was so happy. When me tell you, say the man happy. When me tell you, say the man was, that's why me telling you, say don't judge people. The man was so well mannered and polite and thankful. You wouldn't even understand how the man made me feel. The man made me feel like some would I just run go out the road and just start give me not have. So the man made me feel. The man was so polite, well-mannered, and sweet. And he said, sure, you can give it to me. And he said, thank you. Me, I said, me not lie. I'm not sharing this to tell you that I'm a saint, you know. I'm not share this to say, big up. No, I'm just saying you never know what you do for somebody by doing random acts of kindness. You don't necessarily have to know the person. You don't know how far your act of kindness will reach. That's all I'm saying. So make we come out strong for St. Mary this Sunday. Port Maria will be there. Mom J will be there. Anna will be there. And myself. Anna's program is Blessings Have to Flow. And you know Mom J is Mama J. So real K. Hi, sweetie. So you know. Right? So if you're in Jamaica and you want to send a $2,000, you want to send a $3,000, it doesn't matter. If you're overseas and you want to cash up or Zella 25 or 50 or 100, whatever it is, we will appreciate it. Make me God wholesale and say, serve one case of this, one case of that, one case of that. You understand? I make a pack some bag and bring down there. I also have a surprise. I think it's 8 to 10 persons that I'll be having a surprise for. And if I have anything, I think I'll be having a surprise for about 8 to 10 random persons. I don't know. Yes, that is the Cash App. Stacy, yes, it is the Cash App. So my Cash App was set up by a lovely person overseas, as you know. And yes, that is the name on it. But yeah, man, that's the name. The Cash App that is pinned and the Zelle that is pinned. Let me look. The Cash App that is pinned and the Zelle that is pinned, that is my information. So guys, make we come out and deal with this. Let's come on board and make we come out strong for this. So Saturday I'll be extremely busy. Like I said, I have a surprise for you, but outside of that, my birthday is coming up. I've never done. Okay, I won't talk to you guys about that right now. That is for another time. But I do have a surprise for you guys on Saturday. Tomorrow, after work and so on, we'll be going to visit Roger's grandma to bring stuff to them. And I'm hoping to see another lady to bring stuff to her. And then Saturday will be a busy day. Tomorrow night, I'll be sorting and packing. I know Bobette will be there from Help One Hand. You guys can go and follow her. One hand watch the other. Bobette. I know Bobette will be on site with me to help me pack the things. David and wife is doing lovely. David and wife is doing really well. Like I said, teach a man to fish and he will never go hungry again. Teach a man to fish and he will never go hungry again. David is small. It doesn't matter how small. One cocoa, full basket. One cocoa, full basket. Anybody else on the live would want to say whether it be a $25, $20, $50, $100. If you're in Jamaica, I remember when we were doing Novelet House, this lady called me from, baby, if you watch the live, I'm so sorry if I get your address wrong. I think she was in Ochi. Hi Mara, hi sweetie. Hi Mara on YouTube. YouTube family, big up on yourself. Um, Facebook family. I don't remember where the lady was. If you're watching this, I'm so sorry if I get your address wrong. I think it was Ochi or Falmouth. I think it was Ochi or Falmouth that a lady called me from, and she sent me $2,000 when we just raised money for Novelet project before we met David, before the camera met David. And she said, Sasha, I really not have it enough, but I have to do something. And she sent $2,000. Now, some people would say, what $2,000 can do? $2,000 money? Let me tell you what that $2,000 do. That $2,000 buy a bag of cement. That $2,000 bought a well needed bag of cement. So no matter how small it is, I would be very grateful. And I'm sure persons in St. Mary, St. Maria will be grateful. Yes, Mara, everything adds up. One cocoa full basket. That my mother and my granny used to tell me, right? Can somebody comment for me, please? My comments aren't rising. Can somebody comment so I can see? So I can see. I'm unable to see the comments currently. Okay, thank you, Odin. Hi, Dorit. Hi. So, guys, I'm on the live. Cash App is open. Zelle is open. Anybody wants to donate something to the project, me know say I already come up. Me know say I already come up, but me know we can do it. And if you can't donate, just share the live. You never know who may see it and be able to donate. But we do need donations in before Saturday. One cocoa full basket. This is the mission for this Sunday, guys. Let us leave them feeling good. Right? You don't know somebody, right? So anybody on the live wants to donate, the Cash App is there, the Zelle is there. We use Jamaica National. I have a money transfer card. So donate to that, please. Let's jump on board and deal with this. I don't normally ask for assistance towards guests and so on. Usually I just drive around and just use the guests that I have in my car. However, it's a tight spot. So and St. Mary is somewhat far. So if anybody would like to assist me with gas, I'd be more than grateful for that. If I get excess than what I actually need, because I will have to feed the team. For the persons that will be traveling with me, obviously I will have to feed them. I will have to buy them food, water, and juice, and so on. So if anybody wants to give towards that, then we're grateful for that as well. If we have excess, it will go back into the drive. And like I said, we'll be surprising 8 to 10 persons. When I get home, I'll have to check how many envelopes I have. I think it's about 8 to 10. I'm not sure. So when I get to my house, I'll have to check. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Desrin. Thank you for that. So this isn't really a long live. The live was just dedicated. Andrew from YouTube, big up yourself. The live was just dedicated to the persons in St. Mary. And again, I'm asking my brothers and sisters from the Comic Reason family, jump on board. Let us do this together. We can do this together. All right? One team, one dream. One hand help the other. We can all do it, right? It will be early morning. I need to speak to Mom J to find out what time they will be leaving out, because we will have to leave out early because I have work Monday morning. So I'll need time to get home and prep for work the following morning because I gotta work, right? But yeah, basically, guys, that's what I wanted to come live and talk about. We're pushing St. Mary. We're pushing St. Mary. We're pushing St. Mary. I'll go live with you guys tomorrow when I'm packing up the oats and the stuff. We got one donation prior to this live. I think it was $15,000. I'm not sure. All money sent for the drive will be spent on the drive. If anybody would like to assist with gas separately, please make a note of that. Be specific that it's towards that. But all money sent will be spent specifically on the drive. No money will be taken out for anything else, right? So if me have to rock pan to my friend them and beg them $2,000, that me have to go. Do you understand? So like I said, let's all come on board and deal with this. Make all of us jump in and do this. So blessings have to flow. Mom J and myself will be on the ground doing the footwork, but you can all be a part of it also. Anthony, we appreciate that. Those of you who can't send anything, any financial assistance, just send out a word of prayer for the persons for St. Mary, Port Maria. Send out a prayer of a word of prayer for safe journey to and from our destination. And you can just send out a prayer for togetherness, right? That for togetherness for all of us. For those of you who can't donate financially, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Send up a word for us. That is very much appreciated as well, because prayer can't too much. Let's say it go. All right. Next thing. Oh, I think I have some pampers and a baby pampers. I think I have some baby. I gave away all the newborn clothes, but I think I have some baby pampers can work with and wipes. So two baby mother or baby father can get that. Um, what else? What else? You know the pack macaroni them. You know the pack of pasta them. I want case of that as well. That would have good, because you know say you can always get on meat. You fry up your boiled pepper, and if you have sweet pepper, you put it in there too. A little bit of Maggi, and I use that. Who can afford saltfish can drop that in there too. Steam little rice or boil two dumpling, I dinner that. So who can afford chicken? You understand? So out there, anybody would like to donate, Cash App, we have Cash App and we do have Zelle, right? Um, so we're just asking for donations towards that. Please, I already have a bag of oats that was donated to us that will be bagging out. I have oil. I do already have oil that was left over from the food drive. So I'll have to share those out. So what I'm going to do is get a case of bottles or water and just empty the bottle. Just empty them out, put them to dry, and then fold them up and take off the label off it with oil. Because I do have some, I think it's, we call them 5 gallon. I have some of those left over from the food drive where we can fill up those with thank you Austin, where we can fill up those with oil, right? Anybody on the YouTube family would like to assist with this project, St. Mary, Port Maria, the persons who are affected by the flood, you have families up there that their lives have been changed drastically because of the flood. You have persons who their lives have changed drastically because of the flood. And like I said, we don't just want to bring food, we want to walk with love and togetherness, right? We want them to know that they're in our prayers. We don't just want to give them food and have them go. We're walking with love. We're walking with togetherness. We want them to know that there's somebody out there that's thinking about them. Not necessarily somebody that they know, but somebody cared. And I just want to say a big up to Mom J, as she was a person who, she called me the night and she brought it to my attention. As I, again, let me apologize if I'm out of touch, but I really didn't know what was happening. And I just want to say thank you to her for reaching out to me and saying, Sasha, somebody on my platform messaged me about this. How do you feel about this? And, you know, for including me on what she'll be doing. And, you know, big up to Blessings Have to Flow as well for answering the call, because really and truly nobody has to answer. But when you choose to, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something I want to understand. Well, some people don't understand, not all. Some people don't understand. It's all good and jolly if you give out two things, you know. It's all good and jolly if you come on the camera and talk and people are watching and you feel good. That is great, you know. But you see, when you have to get up out of your bed early morning, you see, when there's work, I see Anna was live and I shared the live on my page. You see, when you have to get up out of your bed early morning, you see, when you have to take time out of your day to pack out and bag out things and tie out things and sort things. Hmm? You see, when you have to take the time now to pack a vehicle and lift up things, that is not easy, you know. So it's all in well to go in front of the camera, but you see the work that goes on behind the camera, it takes sacrifice, you know. It takes it, you know, it, I don't even know if I explain to you. To everybody who stretch forth their hand to help somebody else, thank you. Thank you to everybody who put forward their hand to help up their brother or their sister. Thank you. And brother or sister, I'm not referring to only family. I'm speaking about our brothers and sisters of life. Everybody who put forth their hand to give a helping hand. Sometimes persons on platforms get bashed. Sometimes persons are called all sort of name. Sometimes them get called scammer. Sometimes them get called thief. Sometimes them get called wicked. But it takes work. It takes dedication and it takes commitment. It takes us how much are we gonna get up out of bed early morning for pack a bus? How much of us are going to do that? You know, so we have to say big up to those persons who put their hand for stretch their hands to help somebody else. To the donors, whether it be my platform or another platform, I want to say thank you. You are appreciated. Whether your donation is great or small, it doesn't matter to me. You are appreciated from the bottom of my heart. Me appreciate you know. To those of you who take the time out to send encouraging words, because let me tell you something, I started off this life by saying some days can get low and lonely. That's because I feel it. There are days when I feel like I'm in such a dark space. And to the persons who take the time out to send a kind word, you are appreciated. To the persons who take time to lift up others in prayer, you are appreciated. You never try to pray it and can't find a word. To the person who takes the time out to lift up somebody else in prayer, you are appreciated. Jeremiah, you just donated to Mom J. Thank you. You are appreciated. You can send the donation anyway, anywhere. It doesn't matter because it's all going to end up at the same place. So it'll be Blessings After Flow, Mom J, or myself. It will all end up in St. Mary, Port Maria. Right? So I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you guys. I don't come live often. I should come live more often. Because I so love interacting with you guys, but I don't come live as often as I should. But you know, I'll try to do better. Like I said, some days I just not up to it mentally, but I'll try to do better, right? So this is the project for Sunday, the 20th of February. Saint Mary, Port Maria. That is our area of focus, and I'm asking you guys to just come out and come out strong. Donate, please. Great or small, all of it is appreciated. So I can hit the stores, buy stuff. We already have clothes, we already have shoes. I have some boy football boots for young boys. I have some clothes. I have some sandals. I have some clothes. I don't know if my car will be able to manage it. But my main focus will be the food. If my car can't manage the clothes and the food, then I'll just be packing in the food because that's the most important thing for me. But I'm hoping there will be space. I'll sort through and try to pack some clothes in something. Hopefully, if I even put it on the back seat. But I'll try my best. I will try my best. I will absolutely. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. My WhatsApp is there for persons who don't have the number. My WhatsApp is there. So, yeah, my WhatsApp is there for persons who don't have the number that would like to contact me. Thank you, Jeremiah King. That's my nephew's name, Jeremiah. Thank you. Well, big up on yourself, guys. I'll come live again tomorrow because, like I said, we gotta get this done and we have to come out strong. I mean, know my family, know my comic reason family. I will come out for this. So big up on yourself. Until next time. Share the live. Let's get this. Let us do this together. Right? We can do this together. Again, a big thank you to everybody who has supported. Just big up on yourself. Can't accept any calls. No, because I'm on the live. Can't accept any calls now because I'm on the live. I'm gonna have to use up my other phone. If anybody would like to call in and speak on my live, then you can do so starting tomorrow. Tomorrow, if anybody wants to call in on the live, you can do so starting Friday, the 18th of February 2022, because I will use another device so that persons can call in and speak if they want to. Or anybody just wants to call in overall, then I'll allow that starting tomorrow, because I'll be using another device so that you guys can call this one, right? Until then, we'll speak again tomorrow, and Saturday is a little surprise. Big up on yourself, Comic Reason family. Enough love going out to all of you. I hope all of you are safe. I hope that all of you are safe, and you're just taking the days one day at a time. And if anybody's going through a storm, just ride through it. Each day comes with progress. Each day gets better. And I can speak on personal experience. Sometimes you feel lower than low. Sometimes you feel like the ground not even low like you. But let me tell you something, it gets better. To those of you who are struggling, it gets better. To those of you who are hurting, it gets better. To those of you who are going through some situations, it gets better. I've never seen it rain and don't stop. I've never seen it rain and don't stop. I've never seen the sky dark right through. There comes light. There comes light after. No matter how long the tunnel is, it doesn't stay dark. And if you look up in the sky, sometimes you see the darkest cloud, there's a lining behind it of light. Look to that cloud. Look to that cloud. I said, behind every bad situation, throughout the darkness, there has to come light. Right? And I started out the life by saying, some days will be low. Some days you will feel lonely. On those days, love yourself more. Embrace yourself more. Speak positive things into your spirit. Sow positive seeds into your spirit. A little bit extra on those days. And I want to say something to you guys as well. Check up on somebody. Me just did come live to talk about St. Mary now. Hear me go start now. Check on somebody. You never know what a simple I'm thinking about you can do. You never know what I know I've been busy. I know I've been busy, but I just hope that you're well. You never know how far it can go. Sometimes your friendship, sometimes you're in distance, but you know what? Hey, I'm just thinking about you. How are things? You never know what that can do for somebody. Check on somebody. Sometimes persons are living a life on social media that is so extravagant, it's so vibrant, it's so colorful, it's so lovely, it's so happy. But truly, that person is suffering behind. If you have persons in your circle, no matter how you see them look happy, no matter how you see them dress up every day, no matter, I never comfortable about this, no matter how you see them look happy every day, no matter how you see them a post, and sometimes, I know this person every day she posts, I am a child of God. That's her word every day. And she posts happy things. But really and truly behind the camera, they're struggling. So not because you think that somebody is okay doesn't mean that they are. Thinking that somebody is okay and knowing that someone is okay is two very different things. Thinking and knowing is two very different things. This was not my message to come and speak about today, but here I am. Check on persons. Sometimes the realest ones have the least amount of persons in their corner. Check on people. Just a hello. Just a how are you doing? Me just a call for check on you do. A long time me not talk. How you do? Or you say, what? How the pin them? How the pin them? Or see, you just run across my mind. I say to people all the time, anytime I run across your mind, say a word of prayer for me, because you never know the storm. You just run across my mind. And if somebody just run across their mind, say a word of prayer, because you never know the storm that somebody is going through. Sometimes some people are going through some deep distress, but you don't know what is behind the smile. I saw an article, this lady in America, I don't remember what her title is, so I won't say it because I don't want to get her title wrong, but she won a beauty pageant. Beautiful girl, her life, and she was a lawyer. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl. And she was a lawyer, and her life online was so beautiful. And I think her last post on Instagram was, I hope you'll find peace, or I hope you'll not rest in peace. Something she wrote along that line. And then she committed suicide. And then she committed suicide. That's why when I'm telling you, when I walk, I don't just, when I say I'm doing charity, sometimes you don't see the conversation. Sometimes I don't video the conversation that I have off the camera. Because sometimes you have to dig deep into some persons, because you don't know, what them are bottle up or what they're hiding. You don't know what they're bottling up. You don't know what they're hiding. Sometimes some things in some people's spirit, only God, He knows. But just show love wherever you can. Just wherever you can show love, show it. Sometimes I fall short. A lot of times I fall short of it. But where you can show the love, show it. Wherever you can just give that positive energy, give it. Somebody who you haven't spoken to in a long time, reach out to the person and say, me just a thing, boy, you big up yourself. I just want to ask you how you're doing. You never know what the conversation will lead to. You never know what the conversation will lead to. Check on your happy friends. Because what we put out to the world isn't what we're always feeling. What we show the world isn't always what we're feeling. Some of us are walking around with some heavy chips on our shoulders, but we don't want to tell nobody that without them asking. We don't just want to come out and say, I'm stressed. I'm depressed. We don't just want to do that. Sometimes it takes someone to reach out and ask and say, how are you doing? I thought about you today. And you never know where that conversation will go. Don't be an eye servant. My coworker taught me that term. Don't be an eye servant. Don't do things simply in the presence of others to get the recognition. Do it because it comes from a true place. Don't be an eye servant. Do it because it comes from a real place. Do it even when people can't see that you're doing it. Do it when you're just you and God and the person who you are doing it for no. Don't just do it for the eyes. I had a situation today when I went to buy the prom for a jar. The first time I went into the store, nobody was assisting me. I literally had to beg for the assistance, and there was 4 of them up there doing nothing. Today I went to buy the prom, and I went down to when I walked in, they said, can I assist? And I said, I want that. Yeah, I'm here for that prom. Because I already went and looked at it. And she said, okay. And they were there for a while. And I said, hello, is anybody going to assist me? And she said, yes, yes, yes. And I said, I'd like this prom, so you can get me a new one. This is the one I want. And she said, oh, but standing there, not getting much assistance. And then I said to one of the young men, I said, does this come fitted up? Is it possible for you to help me fit up? I don't know what prom, I don't know, I'm never breed yet, I don't know nothing about prom. My nephew have not, never have none. My niece never have none. My godson never have none. I don't know nothing about prom. Well, if we punch at the prom tire them. So, so but for a jar situation, it's different because he's disabled. So he needs it. That's the way his grandmother will be able to bring him outside. Make him can go look upon the chicken them and laugh. Make him can walk and go feel the morning sun because he's 5 years old. He's weighty. And I remember standing there and, not getting much assistance. And I don't want to call the word. But a very high-colored lady came upstairs who seemed to be the manager. A very high color, I don't want to say the word. A very high color lady came upstairs. And straight away the lady stopped and she said, is this customer getting through? And I heard, yes, Mr. No, Mr. Yes, Mr. Everybody stand at attention. Everybody start move brisk. And then she asked a question, and the same young man that was, when I asked him a question, he didn't even answer me. And I'm shake him head. Me have to look good to see if I answer me. And when I asked him again, because obviously me not understand shake head movement. When I asked him again, him answered deep down in him throat down here so. And when the eye color lady come, I realize him have a voice. When the eye color lady come, I realize him have a voice. Yes, Miss Nan. I don't remember her name, so I'm gonna call her. Yes, Miss Blue. Yes, Miss Blue. No, Miss Blue. She coming, Miss Blue. Where is so and so? She go around the back, Miss Blue. Is this customer getting to? Yes, Miss Blue. So and so, Miss Blue. Don't be an eye servant. Don't do it simply because there's somebody to oversee you. Don't do it simply because you're in the presence of others. Don't do it only for recognition. Do it from a true and meaningful place, or else ultimately it don't mean nothing. When it comes down to the nitty-gritty, it don't mean nothing if it doesn't come from a place of love. So I'm saying this to say, don't just embrace people when there are other persons around to see. So that when the S word hit the fan, you can say, but don't you see me always a check pan her? Don't you see me always a give her a hug? Don't you see me always ask her if she alright? No. Ask her if she's alright when there's nobody to see that you're asking her if she's alright. Check on your brother when there's nobody to witness you checking on your brother, because you know that it comes from a meaningful place of love. Don't be an eye servant. An eye servant has no meaning. An eye servant means absolutely nothing. Do it from a place of love when nobody can see it. When I was at work recently, I wanted to go and speak to somebody, because I love the mentally ill people. I mean, sometimes I'm scared, because some of them face them, we all dash back a food pie, I'm afraid, but And I remember asking the security about one of the guys on the street and saying, do you know him? Like, I want to go and speak to him, but I went to speak to him and he refused to cross the road. And really and truly, I don't know, maybe him see somebody get licked down and it traumatized him, I don't know. And it was raining, but I wanted to give him lunch. And I said to the person, I went back to the security and I said, can I borrow your umbrella? And he said, yes. And I said, do you know that person, that mentally ill person right there? And he said, yeah, I'm polite. And because I want next one, I'm my little friend, My little mentally ill friend, every time him see me, him say, you're not gonna work. You can't give one job. Him always want work. Him always want a job, right? And remember, this is not my community. This is just where I work. And the security gave me the umbrella because I was standing in the rain waiting on him to cross the road and him refused. So I went back for the umbrella. The security said to me, the security said to me, say, Miss Loans, they were just talking about you. And I said, who was talking about me? And he said, this guy from, I'm not going to tell you the place because I don't want to tell you where I work on the live. He said, this guy, Mr. John, I'm just going to say Mr. John. Mr. John was just talking about you and saying that sometimes you go and give away your lunch. Poor me never know, say, somebody was observing, because guess what? It came from a genuine place, and you never know who you might inspire. So you know what will happen one next time? One next co-worker will give up their lunch and go buy something else. And then instead of one food, you have two food. You never know the impression you're leaving when you do it from a place instead of a place for validation. Instead of doing it from a place to be validated by others. So I'm saying this to say, check on persons privately. Love your brother and sister in private the same as how you love them in public. Same as how you can love your brother and sister in public and I love you, I embrace you, bless the Lord blessing upon you. Bless them in private also when there's no one else to validate, when there's no one else to give you the thumbs up, when there's nobody else to say well done. It stays between you and the person. Do it there as well. So I'm going to go back to my message of saying check on somebody, because no matter what you see a person put out, you never know what they're going through. You never know. Sometimes I remember being on a live and assisting somebody and I was going through my own problems. You understand? You never know what persons are going through despite what you see them put out there in the world, right? That's what I'm going to leave you with. I never come live to talk about this, I didn't come live to speak about that, but it ended up there, and I'm happy it ended up there. So I'm going to say to you guys, be blessed. Let's jump on board St. Mary. Let's take it to Port Maria this Sunday, February the 20th. Zelle is there, Cash App is there. Whatever you can send, great or small, it will be appreciated and it will be used, right? We want rice, we want flour, we want oil, we want sardine, we want mackerel, we want a little pasta, we want a little sugar, we want all our crackers. We want crackers. We want crackers, because you know somebody can make a cup of tea and drink crackers. You know there are parents sometimes when they cook the food, they feed the children and them have to rally back on a cup of tea because what they prepared was not enough to give everybody a belly full. And I know lots of parents out there can relate to this when they've had to feed the children and drink a cup of tea. There are lots of parents out there like that. When they cook the food, they have to make sure so the kids can eat 2 times. And there isn't enough for them. And I'm sure there are persons on this life, we are big people we are big people we can go down memory lane and say, back in my days, I remember when we were eating and mommy or daddy wasn't. There are still people out there like that, and we want to touch persons, we want to bless persons, and we want to bring them love. We're not just traveling with food, we're traveling with love and togetherness, right? Right? We want that's what we want to. We want to travel with the Spirit of God. I know I've had hate comments when I speak about God. I've had hate comments thrown at me when I've spoken about God, but I don't care. I don't care. We're walking with the Spirit of the Lord. We're walking with the Spirit of the Lord to offer blessings. We're not just walking with food, right? We're walking with love and the Spirit of the Lord, right? That's what we're walking with on Sunday. So please, again, I am begging, I'm asking, I'm pleading, please come on board and help us make this a success. You can donate. Saturday and tomorrow I will be going shopping. Tomorrow night I'll be sorting and packing, right? Tomorrow night I'll be sorting and packing, and come Sunday, I'll speak to Mom J. Come Sunday now, we will head to St. Mary, and I'm hoping we're going to drive together, like one vehicle behind the other. I'm hoping that's how we're going to drive, and then we'll all be there. You'll see 3 platforms heading live in under one united effort. You'll see 3 platforms, but it's one united effort. This is not for the glory of myself. It's not for the glory of Blessings Have to Flow. It's not for the glory of Mom J. And for other persons who would have reached out to St. Mary, thank you. Even though I'm not there, thank you for going down there and doing so. I'm sure that you did well, and I'm sure that you were a blessing to those persons. So to other persons who would have gone down there prior to this, thank you. I'm sure that you would have touched lives in a good way, and I'm sure that persons would have had something to eat that day, because I'm sure even before the flood, not just St. Mary but all across Jamaica, I'm sure that before the flood you had persons who were struggling with food, not just because of the flood but even before that, right? Okay, Stacy, and thank you. Stacy, and thank you for that, Zell. Anybody else on the live would like to donate towards St. Mary, please, you can go ahead and do so. That's what we're rallying for. Stacy, and I just got a notification for your donation. Thank you for that. Very much appreciated. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you now. I'm going to drink my water and lay down. So big up on yourself. Until next time again, walk good, live good, walk good, live good, and wherever the opportunity presents itself to do an act of kindness, take advantage of that opportunity, because you never know just how far it will go, right? You